we're all done the test, so I got all these electrodes off you. Hi, my name is Sarah Gaskin. I'm an EEG, EMG technologist. I've always wanted to be in the healthcare profession, and as a student in high school, I took a co-op program and I shadowed a nurse. And so the nurse sent me to all the different departments in the hospital. EEG was one of them, and I thought it was very interesting. And the hospital in Newfoundland, where I was at the time, suggested if I liked the neurology program, that they'd be willing to sponsor me. So what I'm going to do is make a couple measurements. The education that's required for this profession is a 2-year college-based program. You get your diploma of technology, and currently the only college in Canada is in Vancouver, BC. There's 2 other colleges, I believe, in Quebec and New Brunswick, but they're both a French program. The experience for me was fantastic. I loved the program, it was very interesting. A lot of science, a lot of mathematics. Lynn, what I'll get you to do is come over in high demand right across North America, and so I thought it was a great opportunity at the time. So an EEG is electroencephalogram. It's a test for the electrical activity of the brain function. This test again is about an hour to an hour and a half to perform, start to finish. And we start by taking a patient history, looking at the requisition and why the patient is here. It's mainly done for patients that have any neurological disorders, such as epilepsy, seizures, strokes, any neurological diseases, encephalitis, brain infections, degenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, dementia, things like that. So epilepsy is mainly the disorder that requires this test, seizures. The EMG is electromyography. It deals with the nerves and the muscles, and it's actually 2 parts to that test. It's the nerve conduction part as well as the EMG part. So the nerve conduction is what the technologist is required to perform, and that we are recording from a muscle and we're stimulating the nerve that's innervated by the muscle, and we time the response it takes to get to the muscle and make it twitch. So basically we're looking at any nerve damage, such as carpal tunnel syndrome is the most common complaint that patients have, but any neurological damage to the nerve. So diabetes is another common disease in Canada that affects the nervous system. The EMG part, the electromyography, is what the neurologists do. They perform those tests themselves, and that's a very thin needle that goes into the muscles, and they listen to the electrical activity of the muscle. Currently right now we have 2 neurologists and 1 physiatrist that we work with in this lab. I am the only technologist right now on the island, but we do have 2 students sent off right now to BC to obtain this course. They'll be finished in the next 2 years and will be ready to work. But in saying that, across North America, there's a big demand for EEG and EMG technologists. I think the most important skills to have as an EEG technologist are great personal skills. You have to be great with your patients, very understanding. You have to be able to relax your patients, let them know the procedure that they're going to undergo. Okay, so you keep your hand nice and relaxed, what you're going to feel now. The best thing about my job is to know that I was able to help the neurologist or help a family physician in aiding in the diagnosis of a patient.